Hello, everyone. Food time. Food persuasion.
Do I have to go to the cafeteria first to get the food?
No, I think you might have the food already.
Oh,
you have to go knock on her door.
I wonder if I can knock on Ato's door.
We should have gotten like some kind of hint of what food they like. Well, the twins like taco, rice, and what else they ate.
Oh, so I can't knock on Ato's door. Okay, Tsubasa.
I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi.
Aww.
What am I, a consolation prize?
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit.
Come on, she's hungry. Let her be excited about her.
You should have brought a little bit more than sandwiches.
Oh, it's orange.
The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I could try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit. When what comes out, I doesn't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa's always retching. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke get into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picture myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh God, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes.
Aww.
That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I could find out a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Ato, how long have you been there? Sorry.
I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking?
I had to air out someone's personal health struggles. But this doesn't seem like something I could solve on my own. Maybe I could ask him for advice. Ask the chronically ill guy. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceed to tell Ato about Tsubasa's tendency to puke.
I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough.
Yeah, I wanted to help her, but I don't know how.
She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead.
What do you mean?
Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something.
Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here, high-quality ones at that?
What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room?
The gift-o-matic?
Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things.
It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic.
This is so silly, but
It's
Yeah,
nice of
that really
Eito
is
to
the
come up
only
with a plan.
option. Fashionable sick pouch.
It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but contains an odor and liquid-proof burp bag. It could be fully washed for max cleanliness. A fashionable sick pouch. Looks perfect.
Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present.
The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy to find enough, but a fashionable pouch may be proved tricky. If everyone's likely to have a pouch would be a girl, maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather the materials we need to make the sick bag.
That's so silly.
Is Darumi gonna have the pouch? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go explore to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa.
Oh, so it's a persuasion mission. Honestly, I think Haruto will probably have it. Oh. Oh, we can't talk to Haruto. Okay.
Well, you can talk to Kiko or whatever her name is. Her or Darumi
I really don't
are
think
good
Doremi
choices.
will have it. Huh. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets.
We would only be targeted by robbers if we did.
We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart.
Yes, we literally keep things on our person.
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister dearest.
We were pressed up very close.
What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through?
You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least.
Thanks, Kako.
I knew it. Darumi would have it.
No, this man will have it.
You think Takamaru?
Yes!
Okay.
Come on, he's gotta have something for us. At least a plastic bag if it's not the pouch.
How's it going, Takumi? Are you going anywhere with him? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she'll choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her stuff. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. Not much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
Yes, I do too. You don't need to remind me.
I remember that too. It happened a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, you know where I can find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot.
Oh, come on!
I told you. Darumi!
Can you blame me for believing in him? He likes to protect women and children, okay?
Yeah, but
and
that
old
doesn't mean he'd
people.
have a pouch.
He could have had it! We got information from him anyway. I think the game's gonna make us talk to everybody anyway. I'm
With the
gonna
pink-
run right
pink
past
dots.
her. I bet I ran past her.
There she
already.
is. Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it?
I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even threw my mirror in there, raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface.
Right, you should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case.
I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Really?
Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a
Dilapidated.
dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later.
Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. I mean, you should go now. It's morning.
Wait. He has something. I have to talk to him first, and then I'll explore. Look, Takumi! I found a plastic bag!
Nice one, Eito.
One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas?
You seem pretty upbeat.
I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this.
Aw, I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all.
Come on, invite him to go exploring with us. Well, we got string in the plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Yeah, but I gotta lead it where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Oh, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay.
Ding dong, bing bong. Oh.
But that minus is like T minus 1 day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ready? Oh.
Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi?
We invited Eito.
I'm so
Your
happy.
dreams are coming true. You have to use the fire
I know,
extinguisher.
but I wanted to talk to him. I love him. He's so sweet.
Hopefully you don't get attacked by a bunch of invaders. I don't get why you guys go
fought
out
yet.
as a duo.
This is exciting. Duos are fine. We'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
That was a long loading screen.
We gotta put out the what fire?
Undying flame.
Undying flame. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing one will grant you key item. You'll be able to make the
Yay.
gifts. Many characters' preferred items can only be made from key items.
Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you.
Then that should be in that direction.
To the right.
Oh, I see it. I see that treasure spot.
Do you land on the treasure spot
Yeah.
or you land on the destination spot?
Well, I think we have to do both.
To the right.
One. I get a
You
rock.
find the ruins of an old park. One flower bed still contains a lot of healthy flowers. You got Puma Stone. Oh, I see the foxes.
Did it.
We didn't read what the thing said.
You explore an abandoned building. You find a loose cable that's still live. It's smoking might catch fire soon. Looking to prevent a fire, you hurriedly pulled the cable out. You got a cable.
I'll take this with me.
Do you see his face?
Yeah, he looks grumpy.
You're like,
1, 2, 3. 3 is safer.
Okay, good luck with just the two of you.
But this is a blue spot, and blue is safer than purple, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still just two of you, so. There is two bear things, so you could be careful.
Yes, leave it to me.
Oh, he is so cute.
Here we go.
Maybe also aim for the bear.
Let's do this.
Side slash.
Yeah.
Go!
And you could go again.
All right.
Because you have
Say
3.
when.
Or maybe go 3 times.
Yeah. Can Eito reach over there?
I guess it's my turn.
No.
No. He's tired. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Side slash.
Yeah! My turn.
Side slash again.
Take this.
Again.
Got it. I've got this.
You can't. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can.
I can reach that one.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
I rotated.
There you go.
There. Let's go.
And I think maybe I can reach the next one.
No.
Good to go.
You could just end the turn so you could save
Yes,
the AP.
leave it to
No.
me. I've got my guard up.
I'm worried. He has a lot less HP than Takumi. See,
You're
look,
good.
I was smart.
We better get moving.
There you go.
Good job, guys.
I love them so much. I'm so happy they're together.
Yes.
I love the expression. I didn't notice it the first time.
What?
You got a torn dress.
Who said what? Was that Takumi or
I think it was
that
Takumi.
Eito?
You find a platform with strange symbols drawn in it. Maybe it's an altar?
I feel like you have to examine it.
Just as you were about to steal the altar decorations, lightning struck Takumi. Was it divine punishment? Got red crystal fragment, -3
I wasn't
health.
trying to steal. I said examine.
You can land on the
1, 2,
destination
3.
spot.
I don't want to fight if I don't have to.
You got the fashionable pouch.
Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch.
Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make the gift for Tsubasa.
Yay! So you don't get any level up stuff for like your learning stuff for your grades when you explore, just BP and materials. Yes, please. We did it.
You did it. Yeah, we made a fashionable sick pouch.
We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her.
Yeah, eliminate her issue with fighting with us.
Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting.
Yeah, what's
Her
that?
grandpa. The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board.
The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like with Karu was to me. Not only did we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we may need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging.
Not really.
I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by your place then. It's not that hard, Takumi. Did you bring bread? Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't... Oh, sorry. You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things to Tsubasa. She shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right response, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring discussion 100 to persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failed point, so don't worry and just do your best.
Okay. I'm glad that we don't have to worry. It's Dang It Grandpa, the last trial beat
I
map.
already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I mean,
That was good. I was a
You
little
don't need
worried.
to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Cute.
of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes
Aw,
me sick
she's
to my
so
stomach.
sweet.
It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke.
Just use the sick bag.
These feel like a little
Just
mean.
use that sick bag.
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need
You don't
to.
need to be afraid anymore.
Aww.
So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that's now not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and
But-
fight with you.
I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups so they're vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I
That's
lost
definitely
friends
not the right
every
answer.
time
It's
I puked
not.
in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette, or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why
Is it bad that I interrupted her?
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I don't think so.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others.
Aw.
A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette,
Probably
I'd
you
probably
think
this is the
puke
right
and cry on
answer.
the spot.
You don't think so?
No, I'm too scared. I can't do it.
Don't worry, they're all good people. Oh! What did you click?
Don't
worry.
worry. They're all good people. There's nothing to be scared of.
How can you even say that? You've only known them for 2 weeks. Stop making things up. This is a serious issue for me. Sorry, that's my bad.
I thought that might have been right.
Tsubasa's terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If I don't eliminate the worry, she'll never agree. I have to get her to understand I won't abandon her.
You want to know my nickname in grades? It was Pukette. All the bullies and do you know like, or
Are you fast
it
forwarding?
was
Yeah.
hard each. That's why I decided before I went.
We would.
I trust a few of them could be me. What if they gave? If someone ever called? No, I'm too scared. I can't.
I don't
Oh,
think
puke
that's the
too is
right
not right
answer.
either.
Exercise for puking anymore.
It might be the right answer. Oh, there's no more.
Okay.
I'll puke with you.
What? What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for
You're
puking.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious.
He's so silly.
I love him.
I'll puke for you right here, right now. If you
Ew,
want me
don't
to.
do
That's
it.
disgusting. Tsubasa stared at me, so she was trying to figure me out. I gave her a meaningful look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. She gets made fun of, so then so will I.
There's no way Eita would have been able to do
I
this.
came to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2, I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. That's insane. Then her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see.
He is
You're
stupid.
stupid, aren't you?
He is stupid. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least.
Good job, Takumi.
I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. If memory serves.
Oh, come on, don't remind me. I know the answer. I'm not stupid.
Not like Takumi. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru she told us too.
Yeah.
You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kara was to me, then do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe they could be a reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in
She's
check.
so
All
cute.
can
I like
think
her a
about
lot.
is
Yeah.
Not letting anything make me puke. But I
wonder what's in
can
her necklace.
finally be myself when I'm tinkering with
It's a
machines in my
flashlight, I
grandpa's
think.
work. Machines are really
Can you look
looks
at
like-
stuff?
and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed
Aw.
up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker. He'd
Aw.
always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop, Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so
I don't
much,
know.
Grandpa.
I don't know. You didn't pick anything?
No.
I'd love to see my grandpa again. I'm about to get out of school or I'll die on the street anyway. So you're not kicked out. Tsubasa lowered her head and fell silent. She still needs one more push. Tsubasa, tell me again about your grandpa's workshop.
The thing is, saying that her grandpa's
Because of
place
the
will be
way it all
destroyed is
went,
too mean.
I'd get-
Yeah,
of course
I think
failed.
your grandpa's
So,
nice.
no
And then I
matter
could
how
take it
much-
one
even
step
when his
farther
granddaughter
after
was a
that.
good-
Your grandpa's really nice.
That was so sweet.
Yeah. My grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle.
That's
My
so
dream is to
sweet.
one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
I guess that's the only thing left.
Yeah.
A little harsh, but
No,
No other choice.
his workshop might get destroyed.
what? Why?
Ah,
Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Okay. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie.
Because the ruins.
The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop's in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way.
5% more.
Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her.
Come on, you
I
have
took
to
a
take
step
her
closer to her and
tell
stared right
that
into her
we
eyes.
can
if you want to
protect
protect your
them.
grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Of
Don't worry.
course.
You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect
Oh,
us. in
that's so
return. Come
sweet.
with us.
And protect what
And
matters
protect
to
what
us.
matters most to us together.
Oh,
I like that.
it's too bad we didn't get to do this with the others. I
Yay!
already know what the twins would be like, but I don't know what the other two would be like. The dog for Shoma. I don't know,
Fighting to
Gaku.
protect humanity, to protect my grandpa in his workshop? Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. I love the music. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really
The
want
test
and what
might
I
be
need to do
really
to make it
hard,
happen.
though.
What?
The test that Haruto will
Is
make.
that okay?
We better be able to help them with the test.
Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi.
Oh, I'm glad Takumi's here. Eita would never be able to do this.
Yeah, he's too
Takumaru
awkward.
and Darumi
Would never do
never
it
either. We only have 3 days left to get the other.
I did what I
on
could with
board.
Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. I don't know if we could get them. There are 4 people left to convince.
Kako has to be next.
Taco's the... Oh, really?
Gaku?
I don't know, man. I could get him on board. I don't know, man. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and head over to Gaku's room. I think this is a bad idea.
Talking to Gaku?
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
What is up with his room?
Huh? Why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously.
After filling up on the sandwiches I brought him, Gaku revealed the reason he won't fight.
I mean, how is it not scary? What the heck are those invader monsters anyway?
They're
like
teddy
straight
bears.
from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them.
If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer than that?
I'm telling you, I can't help that. I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. You must have a couple screws loose.
It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters
Probably
to us the
doesn't have
most.
anything that matters to him.
It looks like soda. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed.
I don't think he does. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that.
What? But your family.
I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in.
I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry. Didn't know.
I think he mentioned this before. Whatever, I don't really care.
I mean, he mentioned
Besides,
it as one of his
being an orphan
outlandish
isn't all bad.
rants.
Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a dang about the Tokyo residential complex.
But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home.
Wait, hold on. Just hear me out.
I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk.
Money?
Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo.
Just imagine pushing him out the door. Right out of his room. Ay, ay, ay.
I can't believe he didn't notice that Kako had like this facial expression.
Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money.
Ito, are you?
But nobody has money
eavesdropping?
here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I could give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else in any case I need to get him to open up the door. Bring him a video game machine. I'm only trying to make a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic, but we'll get him to open up to me. What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask others to see if they have any ideas.
Okay.
Another gift giving. Do we have enough time for this? Like, actually?
2 days.
You have 2 days and 4 more people to convince.
More like 2 more people because the twins come as a set. Present for Gaku? What about clothes?
Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't. Oh, sorry.
Have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more.
I see, so he doesn't have the means.
So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes.
But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his taste. I mean, look at him. He's like a weeb.
He likes like mascot anime characters. Anime hero people.
Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he didn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got worked up, he was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. And I'm surprised that Gaku is such a domestic. You skipped way too fast.
Tied to him.
Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Isn't it really funny that Takumaru's the one that like knows?
Yeah, that
people?
gave us the 2 little bits of information about the grandpa and the family. But I knew these things already.
You didn't know that about Gaku?
Yeah, he said it earlier that he had to look out as the big brother. He had to be the one to give for his family.
Look, Takumi, look what I found!
What's that?
A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some rooms when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Eep, I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day! Just think how much easier I can do my cut and kill!
Darumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher.
Okay, that didn't help, but
I mean, she
it said
has
I had to talk
a
to
surgical
her.
kit, so there must be thread and a needle in there.
I don't think I want to give him thread and needles. That's a little weird.
I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko?
I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record.
A record?
Record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war.
She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work?
Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records, or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over.
Reward?
Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Surei said, at least.
If that's true, then we're not fighting for free?
That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen.
So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this info later when I try to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want?
Huh?
Sorry, never mind. He tried.
I mean, she might have. You never
tried.
know.
Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so gift-related clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes is a good plan, Jule has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched the Gift-O-Matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching...
Sewing kit with all the tools needed for the project.
A student kit. This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. Okay, Elgato died for a second. That's all the materials. Gathering them all is gonna be a pain. If the place you're meeting found a surgical facility, it might have needles and thread for stitching. So let's just sure to have scissors and there are medical cotton pads that might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Jeremy show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials.
Wait,
But that just leaves one day! This is so... I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna
Wait, no, we have 2
succeed.
days. Day 16, she said, right?
I don't know.
Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? These two on their own. Ay ay ay.
I'm sure Eito would have helped us if we asked.
Yeah, he would.
And then the next group, we're probably gonna have Takemaru take us out. Everyone gets a turn. And then the next one, it would be Hiruko.
I'm
but
waiting
I
for
don't
us to
think
be
so.
able to make more choices.
I know, right? I don't think we're gonna be able to make more choices until long.
I'm waiting so patiently. I thought we were gonna be able to make choices right away. Okay, take me to the hospital, Darumi.
Yo, okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost.
There's no way you're gonna get lost, right?
Hopefully. It's right there, so you should be fine.
Down.
Harumph. The harumph expression.
His face is so crooked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a monster.
You don't want to fight?
No.
You find lots of clovers growing on the ground. Maybe you can find a lucky 4-leaf one. You found a 4-leaf clover. Pretty lucky.
Yes!
That might be important.
Cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And which way am I going? I
Right.
could go down or right? Right sounds better. Oh, I didn't mean to do 4. Oh well. 3.
You found an old cabin made of scrap and driftwood. Some of it might be useful as crafting materials. There was a map inside. Detailed materials could be found in the surrounding area.
4.
You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Got barely working mortar.
We did it!
You find lots of clovers. Again. You couldn't find the 4-leaf clovers. You had no choice but to settle for a regular one.
Ouch.
Yes!
Ouchie.
Does it have to be directly on it?
No, I don't think so. You
Oh.
got all the stuff you needed.
Oh, they even have pictures. That's nice.
Alright, I got all the materials.
Okay, can we go home then?
I'm getting bored. I just want to go back in my room and play depressing eroges.
She got some?
I guess she got some.
From the Gift-O-Matic?
Probably.
That's weird. Is it nighttime already? It is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
I don't know how we're gonna manage to do this.
Maybe they don't all need presents. I don't think the twins need
Yes,
presents.
the student kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift.
There's no way the twins need a present.
What is up with Gaku's room?
It doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me?
Yeah, I figured you could use the student kit to make whatever clothes you wanted, or you could just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at it, right?
Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes.
Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I could tell Gaku's expression softening.
Look, I feel bad saying this after he gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. Seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type.
No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Persuasion already?
Persuasion time. I mean, it's good that it's going fast so that we can get to the others. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
It's because I'm stinking terrified.
Dragged to this completely insane place.
That's
and then they
obviously
tell me
not
to
the
go fight
option.
These monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga.
This is the same thing he said
no way.
earlier.
Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves?
Perfect.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Oh, sorry.
Make money?
According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash.
No heckin' way. So you're saying this could be a way of being broke?
No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting it rich. That was quick. That was very quick.
Only 30% though? I thought it was gonna go up to
Gaku, come
70.
fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money?
Yeah, I do, real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout.
Then,
But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those the Tokyo residential complex would be safe too.
huh? Isn't that a good thing?
No way, it's not fair.
Not fair?
Told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time
They
of
didn't
day.
help me, so why should I help them?
Oof, one of
How's
those.
that fair?
Fair. Now's not the time to be thinking about fair.
Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear garbage from you.
Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until his hatred is addressed. Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if we can find a way to change his
You wanna know
mind.
how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
A lot, probably.
17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse. And I don't have a single
think that's the right
penny to my
answer
name.
yet.
It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
You can say I want to help you. Oh, you didn't click
I
anything?
did click it. I
Well,
didn't think
I
it was
wanna
right,
help
but I
you.
didn't think anything else was gonna appear.
Shut up, I don't need your help.
If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers.
It seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. It's no good, I failed. What can I do to get Gaku to fight? It's hard when you don't know what options
You
are
wanna
coming
know how
up.
many jobs I was holding? I asked, but we got none. Politicians ignored our requests
this
for
is new.
assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's
That
no
doesn't
way
sound
I'm gonna
good.
help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight for any of them.
That was obviously the right answer. I
Yeah.
just didn't think anything else was coming up.
My sibling? Oh, sorry. Takamaru told me you're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku felt silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger.
No, I'm still not fighting.
What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed?
They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me.
What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family.
Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it takes me off. They heckin' used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be miserable. Those brats can go die, die,
I
die,
hope the
die.
invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Huh?
It still went up?
What's with this guy, really? I think he's defensive. I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family? They went through the same hardship. Did he say he lashes out?
Maybe.
Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me?
No,
I need to
Takamaru
abate
is the
Gaku's
one who
anger and
knows
get him
he
to
can
fight.
Lash out.
I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all
This is
that,
proof
they
that you
never
love
even
them.
thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snack. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have
Aw.
mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay
That's
up
not
all
it.
night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself.
I don't know,
I could
Gaku.
have bought new clothes. eaten some good
Yeah, but the
food.
fact that you did it means
Maybe
you care.
even moved out on my own.
Yeah, I think.
Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die!
Maybe there was more.
I thought being angry was the right answer.
Not until society gives you what it owed.
It turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not
There's nothing
mine.
you can say to Gaku. I need to do something again to express what he's really feeling.
Me of my time.
If that's the answer, I'm gonna be upset.
What, you sound like a mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. The invaders can. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Huh?
Doing nothing was the right choice.
Just letting him talk. Dang it, die. They can all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being
I
killed?
start crying.
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really.
If you think about it, it'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life.
Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings.
You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Dang it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life?
Okay.
Okay.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either.
Talking is so cute.
Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
If I knew not talking was an option, I would have done that first thing.
Yeah.
Because I knew that he had to let out all his feelings first. I thought it was...
Yeah, you had to
This game's
click one.
fooling me. It makes me feel stupid. I'm not that bad at social situations.
I love this music.
I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. Might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know?
Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too?
Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through this.
Sure, I understand.
Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now.
That's an interesting sprite.
You mean because his nose was running?
No, because his hair looked different and his eyes were covered.
Oh. Isn't there only one more day?
No idea. Well, we got him and we got Tsubasa to thank.
Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your.
You know what we're gonna say to Shoma? If you want to stop being useless, be useful.
So I think this is a good place to end for this part.
There's only 2 more left.
Yep.
I'm grouping the twins into one group because there's
You
just no
think
way
so?
we're dealing with
Yeah.
them separately.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.